So, hallo. Wir sind nochmal zurück mit einem kleinen Video für Kurzziel 2. Ihr seht schon wieder, diese Szenerie sollte euch bekannt sein. Wir haben ja schon mal während Kurzziel 1 uns diese Drama City hier durchgelesen, wo wir einen Trip nach Imir hatten. Es gab noch eine Drama City CD für Kurzziel 2. Wo ich während des Playthroughs nicht dran gedacht habe, das auch in Time zu machen. Dementsprechend setzen wir das nochmal nach. Wir haben wieder im Hintergrund einmal schön Kissy OST Music. Ich bin auch einfach die Playlist einfach jetzt weitergegangen von dem No More Recap Video, was eigentlich erst nach der Folge, also am Morgen eigentlich erst kommt. Ich habe nur das Recap hier vor dem Lesen dieser Drama City aufgenommen. Und ja. Keine Side Note. Diese Drama City spielt vom Anfang von Akt 2. Nachdem wir die Courageous von Olivier bekommen haben. Und hier geht es jetzt nämlich nochmal darum, dass Olivier und die anderen sind auch irgendwie in den Westen gekommen, dass wir da auch mal einen kleinen Trip in den Westen auch haben werden, nämlich nach Alster. Das heißt nämlich auch so schön, the remote town of Alster. Und Alster werden wir auch natürlich in Kurze 3, 4, vielleicht aber schon Kurze 3, aber wir werden Kurze 4 sehen. Wir machen es wie beim letzten Mal. Ich werde nicht viel von den Namen vorlesen. Ihr könnt nebenbei mitlesen, welche Charakter spricht. Und ansonsten wird es einfach wie unsere Lesestunden sein. Ich lese einfach einmal vor. Wir starten auf The Courageous of the Bridge mit Re-Narration. After receiving the courageous from Prince Olivier, we went right to work, flying across eastern Arbonia and fulfilling the request he forwarded on behalf of the citizens. Our ultimate goal of taking back the academy at the back of our minds. However, one request, a deceptively simple one from the prince himself, happened to stand out from the rest, delivering letters and parcels to the remote town of Alster. Aboard the ship, everyone is ready to head down to the town, so I see you to see them off. You've got everything you need, right? Here we're good to go. I'm surprised you're actually going. I've never been tasked with going anywhere this far out before. Indeed, though it makes sense if you think about it. The Imperial Army places no strategic importance in this region. What good would it do for the Noble Alliance to stir up trouble here? True, although that doesn't mean the people here can just go about their lives as normal. Even in areas practically adjacent to Heimdall, the flow of goods has been stagnant. And if that's the case in areas so close to the capital, it stands to reason the effect is going to be even more pronounced in places like Alster. Yeah, right now you guys probably are the only ones who can help make their lives easier, so good luck. We will do what we can. Maybe that's simple enough a request when you put it down on paper, but we know how big a deal it is to the people here. Besides, one of our primary goals is to assess the situation here in the east, and having an excuse to visit remote regions you wouldn't ordinarily go to can only help in that regard. Completely in contrast to the rest of Class 7, who are taking the mission seriously, Miriam is bursting with excitement. Yeah, guys, that's the right idea. I've never been to Alster before, so I can't wait to get there and explore. Calm yourself, child. You're traveling on for fun. Anyway, all the goods you need to deliver have been lowered to the ground by the crew already, and they all say where they need to go on them. That makes your goal the actual delivery. Oh, understood. I wish I could go with you, especially given Instructor Sarah's off the ship and can lend a hand, but don't worry, Tora. You're more than enough to help, so leave the rest to us. Ah, thanks, Reen. At the very least, I'm going to see you off and see you off right. I think there's a wrong way to do it with you involved. We'll see you in a bit. Have a safe trip. In Alster, in front of the church at noon. In oration. After arriving in Alster and greeting its mayor who came to welcome us, we divided ourselves into two groups. The boys tasked with delivering the material goods and the girls tasked with delivering the letters. The boys step outside of the local church. The door closing. That's all we need to deliver to the church, right? Definitely, I double checked while we were inside. Time to move on to the next destination. I've got left is the general store and workshop, huh? Matthias opens his map and looks at it. Judging by this, the closest one of those to us is... Meanwhile, Elliot is surveying the surroundings. Something catches his eyes. Huh? Is something wrong, Elliot? Oh no, I was just surprised at how fancy that house over there looks compared to all the others. Elliot pointed to the building in question. Oh, you're right. Doesn't seem like anyone's home now, though. Oh, that looks completely abandoned. I imagine a second home to someone with plenty of mirror to spare. I guess that's possible, but why would someone choose to build one here? Oh, good question. From a short distance away, the girls noticed them standing around and called out. Oh, there they are. Hey! The birds began to running over to them. Wait, have you finished delivering your share already? Yep, we just did. We still got some left, I'm guessing. The mayors might also have lunch with him, so why not save it for after? Oh, it's already time for lunch? Do you think, Reen? There's no reason to say no. I don't know either. We could probably do with a break, so might as well hang up on it. Alster in front of the mayor's home at noon. The group takes the mayor up on his invitation and joins him for lunch. Staying a little longer than initially planned for some afternoon tea. We can hear tea cups clacking against the plates. I truly can't thank you enough for coming all the way out here to help us. You have the gratitude of everyone here in Alster. Oh, think nothing of it. We appreciate you inviting us here to join you for lunch, actually. Food was perfect. Yeah, it really was. The soup tea is exceptional too, particularly the fragrance. Isn't it? It was made from herbs brought here by a lovely little flower girl who lives here in the town. Speaking of which, she... The door being opened. Okay, hier sag ich mal den Namen einer named NPC, ein kleines Blumenmädchen, Tilia. Hello, sir. Oh, there you are. Oh, that's some timing. Is this the flower girl we're talking about? I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. She noticed class 7. Oh, she glances curiously over at class 7. Oh, these? Yeah, that's right. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Oh, of course. It's nice to meet you. I'm Tilia. Thank you so much for coming to help the people here today. I know it's not much, but here... Tilia holds out a flower to Reen. A flower? Giving these to me? Uh-huh. It's to thank you for what you've done for us. Oh, well, thank you very much. At this point, she started handing out flowers to each member of Class 7. I have one for everyone, actually. Oh, thanks. They're really pretty, aren't they? Glad you think so. She reaches to her chooses. Here's one for you, too. That's very kind of you. As she introduces his flower, she can't help but be captivated by his appearance. Oh, wow. Huh? Is something on to you? Something on my face? Oh, no, not at all. I was just taking about how nicely each of you suit your flowers. Oh, the girls are so pretty, and all the boys are so dashing. You all look just like... At this point, I realized what Tilia is thinking. What she wanted to say is that you all looked like lead characters in a story. Really? Brought that up. I mean, damit sind sie nicht mal so, haben sie nicht mal so unrecht. This young lady loves books, you see. She always comparing people she meets and things that happen in real life to the characters and stories in her books. I imagine that with your blonde hair, you make the very picture of a prince and princess in her eyes. I mean, Tristan and Alisa? Prince, Tristan and Princess, Alisa, Reen? Me? Okay, gleich der voice crack. I can buy Alisa as a royalty, but Jesus? We'll take the next train out of the country before being ruled by Prince Pompous over here. Oh, Prince Pompous, huh? May not see himself as the princely type either, but the last person you would want to hear that from is the maid unfit to attend the royal ball. Do you like books with princes and princesses in them, Tilia? Yes, I like others too, though. Stories about adventures, stories about old legends, kind of like all kinds, really. Well, I happen to love reading too. Hearing this, Tilia leans forward excitedly. Oh, really? That book, what books have you read recently? Red Moon Rose and the Back Alley Dr. Glenn are the two most recent ones, I think. Buchserien, die wir dabei auch gelesen haben. Als nur kleine Reminder, das eine war in Ferrier, glaube ich? Bei Dr. Glenn war es Ferrier oder was Calvert? Ne, ich glaube Ferrier. Und Red Moon Rose war ja die kleine Vampire-Story in Heimdall. Und Becky Dr. Glenn war ja mit dieser Kristallkrankheit. Oh, I've read both of those. Red Moon Rose is so exciting, isn't it? I was on the edge of my seat every time something serious happened. I can't wait to find out what would happen next. And Glenn's relationship with Katrina is so touching too. Okay, ich kann zwar ihre Excitement nicht ganz so teilen, aber okay. Für mich waren es einfach nur okay Stories halt. Exactly what you mean. I've heard the same way. Emma doesn't just read books either, she's written a few stories too. As someone who dreams of being an author when she's all grown up, Tilly reacts even more excitedly to this revelation than to the last one. But really? I have done a bit of writing as part of my club at the academy, yes. You know, I've never seen any of the stuff you've written before. You'll have to show me sometime. I'm a writer, but I do like reading, so I could give you some feedback if you want. What? In this, Tilly wants Alita to read the story she is writing too, because she's unsure how to end it. Feedback? As in, read through it and give advice? Well, I'm not sure about advice, but I can at least tell her what I thought of it from a reader's perspective, and hopefully help her to improve upon it. Then I have something I want to ask you too. Like what? Tilly worked up as she was before, very suddenly lost the nerve to ask. Oh, it's okay, it's nothing. Really? Well, if you're sure. Meanwhile, the Meyer sits and watches their conversation, the smile never once fading. It's not often my home is quite this lively. Oh, sorry, I didn't intend for us to stay or welcome. Well, not at all, on the contrary. I'm really happy to see her like this. The Mayor's tone becomes somewhat zealous, he continues. Well, she's completely here now. There was a time when she was so sick, she's actually lost her sight. Oh, really? She hasn't had any easy life, and she struggles still. So seeing her this cheaper warms my heart. We'll see. Some time passes, and we get back into narration. We stayed and talked to Tilly and the Mayor for a little while longer before saying our goodbyes. And resuming work. It did take a little longer than we expected, but with some luck we were able to reach our final destination before sunset. Alster in front of the factory at evening. The doors opening, everyone steps inside a logger factory. The boys are carrying goods to deliver while the girls, having finished a share of work, have nothing at all. This is it. Excuse me, is anyone here? Another named NPC, a boy, named Kai. Be right out. The boy comes running out from further inside the factory. Oh hey, you must be the people who've come to deliver supplies? The mayor was talking about you earlier. Perhaps having been surprised by the boy's age, he looked far too young to be the one in charge with greeting them. Huh? What's up? Oh, nothing. Anyway, we're sorry it took so long getting this to you. But don't worry about it. The mayor told me that he was going to invite you for lunch, so I knew you weren't coming until later. I don't think he actually works here, do you? Ich mach mal ein anderes Film. His barely looks to his age. You're the only one here that's so quiet. Well, pretty much. Well, must be tough looking after a factory all by yourself. I'm kinda used to it by now. That must mean you're left in charge fairly often then. Are you the factory owner's son by any chance? Huh? I just thought that if you've been left in charge or if you're alone, even for a short time, then he must really trust you. Seemed like the most likely possibility. He quickly dawns on Kai that Marcus only thought this because of his age. Oh, guess you would be surprised if to find a kid working here. I've been working here for a while though. I got tired after I lost my mom and dad. I'm sorry, didn't mean to. I really don't let it get to you. It doesn't bother me. Relating in some way because he was adopted, we can sympathize with Kai. I'm impressed. They've been working here for a while, but it's not every day someone your age is given so much responsibility. You must have worked pretty hard to get where you are. Oh, well, it's not really a big deal. You don't have to be modest. I'm not though, it just feels like I'm getting by day after day. Maybe if I was more capable, I'd be able to do a better job of looking after my sister. But I can't do half as much as what you're probably thinking. I've got a sister too? Huh? Kaya knows that today I went to give them flowers. Yep, I've already met her at the mayor's place. Her name is... With perfect timing, she arrives to bring him something to eat. Kai, I've brought you something to eat. Oh, thanks. Tilly is a sister? Yeah, I can see it. You look alike. Well, that's funny. I wasn't expecting to see you again quite so soon. She just came by to make the delivery. Oh, very later today. Thanks for stopping by. We really do appreciate it. We're just glad to be of help. The lack of goods in general was already giving us a headache, but barely getting any oatments in stock was really starting to hurt us. Oatments? You brought us oatments? Yes. Irene isn't sure what Tilia is asking for. Kai isn't responding as much. Tilia, you do know we don't tend to better oatments like the ones Toby carries, right? Just the standard models. Toby as in the Toby from Kanal? Yeah. It was a book we published fairly recently, if I recall. Yep, Tilia's a huge fan of it. The main character is this smuggler called Toby, who's really skilled with arts, and he ends up becoming a bracer at the end. There's rumors he was based on a real person who lives in Arizona too. Well, the only bracer I know who's that skilled with arts is Toby. Yep, Toby und Toby haben wir das schon öfters erwähnt. One and the same person. He's the only one that comes to mind for me as well. You might actually be acquainted with the real Toby. You're friends with Toby? Oh, you too? All of a sudden they hear a loud cry from up in the mountains behind the town. What was that? Whatever it was, it sounded big. You think it's a cryptid? Well, very well could be, and judging by the roar, it's not too far from me either. I think I can afford to ignore anything that sounds that dangerous. Great, let's go. Later in Alster, in the skies above at night. You can hear the sounds of the cryptid roaring. Meanwhile, Artina looks down upon the town while being created by a close solemn. You can hear bells ringing and close solemn speaking. Cryptid identified in mountain region. Dash and Ragnar's incumbents appear to be moving to engage it. Jäger footsteps can be heard close by. Targets appear to be on the move. Close solemn. Commencing pursuit. And they start flying. Denn das Artina auch unterwegs ist. The mountain region at night. Really narration. After we settled on Elliot and Marcus being in charge of guarding a town, Kai volunteered to guide the rest of us into the mountains. It's easy to lose your footing around here, so be careful, okay? Got it. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't offered to lead the way, Kai. Tell me about it. I could see us getting lost in this place like this. Let's get it all. No, I'm fine. You are putting yourselves in danger to protect everyone in town. I can't afford to sit at home and do nothing. You're not only hardworking, you're clearly very brave too. Kai's expression grows a little more serious. No, I'm not. This is just my way of trying to make up for past mistakes, I guess. What do you mean? Well, a while ago I got caught up in some real trouble here and a few bracers had to come save me. Thor was one of them. Is that how you two met? Yeah, but because of my own carelessness I caused a whole lot of people to worry about me. Once it was over, I swore I'd do whatever I could to help if anything like that happened in Alster again. I see. At this point, we noticed the cryptid on the other side of the trees. Oh, there it is! The cryptid roars and everyone but Kai start taking out their weapons. You can sense the higher elements like in Lickram too. Let's take it out. Take heed, everyone. It goes without saying. Let's get him, Lammy. Stay back, Kai. Right. Alright, let's do this. Right, alright. Got it, and right behind you. Okie dokie. Meanwhile, in Alster Plaza at night, back in the town, Tilia is on her way to deliver food to the Class 7 members who stayed behind to do guard duty. I hope they like these. She passed the flower bed, Tilia noticed Artina standing around. Tiger is currently silent, remaining vigilant. Huh? I didn't notice Tilia approaching. Good evening. Good evening. I assume you must be a resident of Alster. Yes, my name's Tilia. I work as a flower girl here. My name is Artina Orion. This appears to be an unusual time of day to be doing business, however. Oh, I've finished work for the day. I'm actually on my way to deliver food to the people who are hard at work guarding the town. Oh, I see. I believe their base of operations is in the opposite direction. Well, yes, but I was planning on stopping by at the flower bed first. Flower bed? Must refer to a facility in which one raises flowers. Are you referring to this in front of me? That's right. I was planning on picking some of them. Instead, it's possible I'm obstructing your work by remaining in my current position, so I'll step aside. I then walked a short distance away from the flower bed. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't have to do that. No apologies necessary. This is a beautiful flower bed. It's easy to see that it is well cared for. Thank you very much. Are you the one who does so? Yeah, when I started working here, the mayor told me that I could use it. Oh, I know. Till I picks a flower. Would you like one? Didn't you say that your work was complete for the day? It is, but I want you to have this. I was really happy when you praised the flower bed, so, you know. Artina sounding ever so slightly happy. The flower is very much appreciated. At this point, Artina notices Elliot drawing near, carrying out his patrol. One of the patrol team is approaching. Huh? Tilia then glances over in Elliot's direction. Taking this opening, Artina flies off on Clown Solemn before Tilia notices. Oh, Elliot! Oh, is that you, Tilia? Elliot once drove over to her. What are you doing out here? It's not safe to be outside alone at this time of day. Oh, it's just on my way to see you, actually. Besides, I'm not alone. I was just talking to... Tilia turns around and notices that Artina is no longer there. Where did you go? Who are you talking to? Oh, I don't know your name. She was wearing a hood. Maybe I met the witch just like Mark? Jetzt hat sie sich nicht als Artina vorgestellt. Sie hat sich als Artina Orion vorgestellt. What do you mean you don't know her name, Tilia? Was für ein Kurzzeitgedächtnis. Außerdem auch sehr schöne Reference an die kleine Buchserie, die wir in Crossbill gelesen haben. A witch, huh? That would be interesting. Anyway, I've just finished my patrol, so I was planning on heading back to the others. Oh, would you come with? Oh, sure, thank you. Outside the town entrance at night, Elliot and Tilia eventually reach a patrol group's base of operations. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh, hey there, welcome back. Oh, and you brought Tilia with you. Yeah, I ran into her while I was out, and she said she was on her way here, so I figured bringing her with me. She said she'd got food for us. I bought you some sandwiches to have on your breaks. Aw, thanks. Marcus takes up his shotgun. What? I'm next up. I'll be back in a bit. Marcus says as he walks out. I'll see you later. Take care. Oh, thanks, I will. After Marcus has left, Lisa turns to thank Tilia again. Oh, it was so sweet of you to come all this way to bring us these, Tilia. You're all doing so much for us. I wanted to do something to help you, even if it was just making sandwiches. You and your brother are probably the most grown-up kids I've ever met. You're telling me? It's not every day you have met someone's Kai's age volunteering to lead the way into the mountains. Couldn't believe someone so young could be so brave. Yeah, the same seems to be doing a great job at taking care of things over at the factory too. He's the best brother in the whole wide world. I'm sure he feels the same way about you, you know. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Who wouldn't want a sister as considerate as you? His expression suddenly becomes gloomier. I'd like it if he did, but I don't know. Oh, what's wrong? I just don't know how he could really be proud of me when I'm keeping a secret from him. A secret? Can I ask what kind of secret? Oh, well... From his own experience of having his dreams opposed by his father, Elliot has a good idea of what she might be worried about. This is just a guess, but it doesn't have anything to do with what you want to be when you grow up, does it? How did you know? Oh, that's right. Well, remember when you were talking about how Emma's written stories before? You guys lit up like it was something you wished you were doing too. I couldn't help but wonder whether you wanted to be an author yourself or something. Oh, I'm amazed to guess. You're completely right. I think it sounds like a wonderful dream. But the mayor told me it's not something most people can make mirror by doing, and Kai does so much to look after me. It would be fair if I was the only one who got to follow their dreams. Oh, I can see why you'd feel that way, but if being a writer is what you want to do, I don't think that should stop you. But Just that you want to make enough to support Kai, and you don't feel like you can do it through writing, right? Uh-huh. It's my turn to return a favor after all he's done for me. It'd be perfect if I could earn the money, but I doubt it. Well, a hard dream is not an impossible one. That means you shouldn't give up just yet. If you've got something you want to do and the will to see it through, Victor will log in the end, and then both of you and Kai can be happy, right? Ich mach mal nichts, was gerade zu sein Progress ist. Wieso ist das Album ist eh gleich durch? Das ist Elliot, wie er gerne seinen Stuff spielt. Dann nehmen wir nochmal hier. Sen no Kiseki 3. Leider gibt es keinen Sen no Kiseki 2 für Soundtracks. Well, a hard dream is an impossible one. That means you shouldn't give up just yet. If you got something you want to do and the will to see it through, fix your argument, and then both of you and Kai can be happy, right? Do you seem somewhat cheered up by your words? I suppose you're right. Look at me acting like I'm some kind of expert. I barely figured it out for myself not too long ago. Next time you go for something inspiring, try not to finish with that fun fact, Elliot. Sorry. Feeling a little better now? Yep. At this point, Tilia finally steals a resolve and approaches Elisa in particular. Elisa, I've got a favor I wanted to ask you. What is it? I'm actually working on a story at the moment, but I can't decide how I want to end it. Would you mind reading through what I've got so far and telling me what you think? Was that what you were going to ask me back at the mayor's house? I'd be happy to. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'll go and get it right away. And then Tilia starts running off. Wait right here, I'll be back soon. Wait a second, it's not safe to go running off on your own. Gee, she's fast. Let's go after her. Lisa and Elliot are suddenly on alert when they hear a shotgun being fired from the direction where Marcus should be. Oh no, it was a gun, wasn't it? It was from Marcus. We jump back to Irene at the mountain region at night. Irene runs towards the cryptid, his sword race. He's jumping through the air and then bringing his sword on him. Ah! When slashes at the cryptid, which cries out in agony and disappears. Oh, Irene sheaves the sword. Oh, we did it! Are you alright, Kai? Yes, I'm fine. It's good to hear. We should hurry back to town then. I'm sure Tilia's been waiting at the edge of her seat to hear from her brother. Yeah, now's the perfect time to let the others know how things went too. All of a sudden, Guy senses something is amiss and looks over in the direction of the town. Huh? What is it, guys? You can sense a strange wind coming from the direction of the town. What? Look! They look down at the town, they're horrified by what they see. It's horrible, terrible. Is that... It's on fire! It's no accidental fire either. Someone set it off. Probably Jaegers. What are the Jaegers doing attacking Alster? No, but Tilias, what about the townspeople? Jaegers hired by the Alliance, I suppose. What would they stand to gain from attacking a town this far out of the way? I don't know, but there's no way I'm letting Alster become a second emir. I mean, let's go. We need to get it as fast as we can. Right. And they start running off down the mountain region at the base at night. Irene, Elisa! At the bottom of the mountain, find Elliot, Marcus, and Elisa and a number of Alster's residents. Thank goodness! I was hoping right into you if you waited here. Can you're okay? We tried to get in contact with you, but we couldn't get through. Sorry, we'll focus on getting the residents to safety. We're only paying attention to our Arcus units. We start a fire from the mountains. Jaegers? Meanwhile, Marcus is wounded along his side. Marcus, you're hurt. Yeah, but don't worry, it's just a scratch. You ran into them during his patrol. Sister, I'll try to ease the pain with my magic. Thanks. Look, Solace, medic hear him, sunlight. Light pouring out is healing magic. Can believe how useless we were. We stayed behind in case something happened, and all we were able to do when it did was bring a few of the residents to safety. Maybe as it may be, There were only 3 of you. You never stood a chance. Where's Tulia? I'm so sorry. What's it like in the town now? I've completely taken over. All the residents that were left behind have been captured and are being watched. They fought Marcus, but I'm guessing they know he's not alone. This is a worst case scenario. We intend to use the people of Alster as human shields against us, then we need to be very careful with our next move. Oh. There's gotta be something we can do here. They hear footsteps and reflexively turns towards the source of the sound. Who's there? It's Towel. Hey, it looks like you guys could use a hand. Wait a sec. Oh! Want me to pitch in? It's Towel. Some time passes and Ween talks in narration. We were initially surprised by Thor's sudden appearance, but time was precious. We quickly shifted our focus to planning out a rescue mission. We were able to establish after some investigation that Alster residents were being held in 4 different areas, and we agreed to split into just as many teams to launch an all-out attack. We decided to contact Thor and the Courageous to fill in. Okay, understood. There's no way you could ignore something like that, no matter how little you want to get directly involved in the war. I think so too. We do everything we can to sort this out as quickly as possible. Good luck, Green. We'll pick you up as soon as you're done, so let me know when the operation's over, okay? Sure thing. Thanks. I know you'll be fine, especially since you got Thor with you, but take care. Promise? Promise. We'll be in touch soon. Okay, I'm waiting. The call ends and Green closes his arcus. Is everyone ready to begin? Whenever you are, I'm ready too. My wounds shouldn't be a problem now. Good to hear. Everyone, make a way to your assigned points. The assault will begin at dawn. Right. Head on underground passages before dawn. Torwell and Reen's group. You can hear the sound of water dripping. Well, it's almost dawn. Once you step out of this passage, the town entrance where the hostages are is pretty much right in front of us. Got it. There's miles to knock him off guard, so you take the chance to charge in. Between us, we shouldn't have any trouble pulling this up. Hopefully. Don't know what we would have done if you hadn't come, though. Heck, I'm still amazed you're even here. We're only heading out west. I got word from a real slave driver of his sister that diggers were showing their faces around here. Oh, I know who he means. I've been here before and you guys were already here, so I seem like the perfect guy for the job, I guess. See, still a real slave driver of his sister, though. Don't even ask. Anyway, thinking about it's time for us to get the show started. Don't fall behind now. Es müsste 1 sein, denke ich mal. We toss the sword. I'm right there with you. Smooth. A small wooden door leading out of the underground passage is kicked open by them. As the town entrance in the morning, the 2 Jägers standing guard are shocked when Ween and Thor suddenly appeared from behind them. What the hell? They just stand half asleep right in front of the passage, guys. Airstrike. What the... damn it. Who are... One Jäger gets blown aside and the other raises his gun. The Jäger goes to fire, but Ween is already within attacking distance. Too slow, yeah. He starts at the Jäger, which gets hit by Ween's sword and collapses to the ground. Ween sheathes the sword. Alright, we get to work evacuating your hostages. We can take care of tying up those 2. Got it. Alster, outside the church at morning. Alisa, Emma, and Geis's group. You think you can do it, Emma? Yes, I think I should be able to teleport the 3 of us inside without too much trouble. Can sense 2 people standing inside. Must be eagers. I'll do my best to make sure we reappear behind them. Then, are you ready? Guys raises beard and Rita raises her bow. I'm ready. Me too. Then I will begin. Emma teleports inside the church. Everyone reappears and their feet touch the ground. One of the Jägers reacts to the sound. Huh? Ha! Take this! Guys and Risa knock the 2 Jägers unconscious with blunt blows from their weapons. And yeah, they fall unconscious. Oh, that went smoothly enough. And it was well, thanks to Emma. I'm just glad nothing went wrong. Emma turns to the townsfolk who are imprisoned here. You're going to be fine now. For us, we guide you out of the town. Out of the way. Emma and I will keep watch at the rear, so there's nothing to worry about. The hostages are shuffling out of the church. Let's go, Emma. Maybe they caught us off guard last time, but they're not going to do it again. Alright. Lisa and Emma are running after everyone. As near the park at morning, Laura, Fee and Elliot's group. The three of them are observing the park from the bushes at the side. The bushes are rustling. They all speak barely above a whisper, not wanting to be heard. There's no way we are mounting a surprise attack when the visibility in the park is this good. Then we know what must be done, Elliot. Do we have to? We just thought of it overnight. I can't be the one who lets everyone down. Okay, let's get this over with. I'll be counting on you two, okay? You won't let you down. Good luck. The bushes are rustling and Elliot makes his way over to Jaegers, pretending to be a resident of the town. He was clearly very nervous. Hey, you there! Jaeger takes up his gun. Oh wait, what are you doing? Please don't point that thing at me. Just a kid, huh? Would have got them all. Meanwhile, Laura and Fee watch from their initial positions, waiting for a chance to strike while continuing to speak in low whispers. Whatever, if you're ready to life, get over here with the rest of them and keep your mouth shut. It's quite a natural actor. I don't think he's acting. Oh wait, someone in those bushes? Huh? They noted us. For us all being all stuffy too. That one's good. While panicking, Elliot ends up tripping. Oh, huh? He decides to use his advantage and jumps at the Jaegers. Crap, I'm gonna fall! Hey! Good balance, come on, Fee. Gotcha. Run, Fee, jump out of the bushes. Then run to while Laura runs forward and shouting a battle cry, and Fee flies through the air. Yeah! They're struck down by the blows and fall unconscious and collapse. Mission complete! Here I was next to you, Elliot. Trying to deliberately fall over there was a brilliant strategy. Thanks. Sure, losing my balance the first time was totally an accident, but they don't need to know that. Yes, and that morning, Amakias chooses a Minions group. The three of them stuck inside a building while planning the next move. They can hear the sound of chickens clucking. It's cool, this one's got a hen house attached to it. So cool, we don't get to enjoy some fancy, delicious food. Gosh, those down here or so. Anyway, stop sounding stupid to you. Is this really the time to be thinking about food? Can't you be a little more serious? Did I go wrong with ideas to end up in this group to begin with? No, what's wrong with us? I think Dora did good putting us together. Besides, so long as you've got me here, you'll be able to get those hostages out in no time. Is that so? Did it remind you exactly why we've been left with no choice but to cram ourselves in here to begin with? How is there no easy way to get into the room where the hostages are located without alerting the diggers, and now we can only formulate a viable plan from here. You're in a fortunate spot with a decent view. Yeah, I know, I'm not dumb. Besides, proposing daring plans in hen houses is what I do. I suppose I humor you by listening to your lunacy. We might not be able to sneak into the room and notice, but Lemmy can. What? See, here's what I do. I send Lemmy into the room, right? Then when he's really close to the Jaegers, I make him visible so he scares the crap out of them. While they get no idea what's going on, we charge through the window and save the hostages. Boom, done. See my ass if you do that. Okay, let's go! Hey, let me finish, damn it. Come on, Lemmy. Are you going to give us the time to prepare? I swear this trials will be the death of us. Why don't you just raise their weapons? Let's go, Agnes, alright? Charge! In the guest room, the Jaegers are all terrified of Ireland, but so are the town's residents. What is that thing? Where did it come from? Just stay back, I will shoot. The Jaegers are raising their guns, and swords are swinging. Chooses hostages roll out towards one of the Jaegers. I suggest you put a gun down, as you want the sword for your neck. Where did you come from? Stop right here. I guess thrusting his shotguns towards the other Jaeger. I would am faster at pulling the trigger than you are running away. Why not? Damn it. You get him, Lemmy. I don't guess both of the Jaegers so they can't escape. Let me go. No one can beat Lemmy. Chooses says loudly while Marcus is unsure whether he should be happy or not. There you go now, guys. You're all safe. Well, William realizes that the hostages are terrified of Agadam. What is that thing? Oh, I didn't know you were here, Mr. Mayor. Pretty scared of. You caught the bad guys. Try and at least pretend to understand that you're normal. I know Hyde would be petrified if he saw a clearly dangerous thing, like Agalam appeared while I was being held hostage. But he's not scary at all. At noon in Alster, the town entrance, ruin and narration. With all four groups successfully liberating their designated areas, the hostages were guided to the safety, all except Tilia, who was nowhere to be found. Realizing this could mean that there were more eagles still on the loose in town, we motioned back with Kai, who insisted on joining us for long. Sounds of a soldier walking. What was that? Gotta be kidding me, that sounded like a soldier. Hey, Tilia! Came from the plaza, let's go! They rushed toward the plaza where Jäger and a soldier is drawing closer to a terrified Tilia, with a soldier walking, Tilia backing off. Tilia is whimpering in fear. I thought I landed in hot water when the hostages got away, but we thought it'd be lucky enough to find you here. Help! Alice fires arrows which fly between Tilia and the soldier before striking the ladder. Ah! Where the hell? Where did that come from? Guys, Evan and Kai start running towards Tilia. So much as touch her, you're going to regret it. Tilia! What is that? Kai! So you're the guys who screwed everything up, aren't you, huh? You're nothing but a bunch of kids. Running footsteps and a soldier walking. Crap, I figured we didn't get all of them. Could never have imagined they would have a soldier out here. The only explanation would be they're really very hired by the Alliance. Gotta stop him. You don't need the one soldier to knock a town like this into the ground. You got his carabine? I'll do what I can. Everyone stops. Guy, we've taken care of things to us. You and Tilly need to get out of here. Right. No big deal. Nothing makes me want to puke more than some brats trying to play hero. They're the big boys after their final ransacking, and if you still think playing hero is a good idea, you're dead. Ransacking? The soldier dashes forward and smashes into a building, which collapses. Tilia was close to the building, cries out in fear. Ah! Oh. She's going to get caught under it. But we're going to make it in time. Tilia! There's a bell ring. Close Solon. Close Solon protects Tilia from the falling rubble from above, covered like a shield. The rubble is hitting Close Solon. Raised by the loud noise. Okay. I'm pleased to see I made it in time. Wait, isn't she? Oh, it's Sammy! She's protected Tilia, didn't she? Kai sighs in relief as he rushes over to Tilia. Tilia! While Kai runs over to Tilia, Close Solon brushes off the rubble brushes the rubble out of the way. Are you alright, Tilia? I'm fine. Thank goodness. What are you doing out here alone? I'm sorry, it's just that I was worried about the flower bed, so... Civilian safety has been confirmed, Close Solon. Close Solon uses an attack similar to Miriam's Giant Break. So that it gets hit by a set attack. What? I thought they were allies. Why is she attacking him? Can worry about it later. Now's our chance, Reed. Got it. We raise his hand to summon Valimar. Kanoshi Valimar, du! Ich hoffe, ich habe das gerade richtig aus meinem Kopf gesagt. Oh. Valimar flies through the air and approaches from aboard, causing the Jäger to panic. It can't be. Is that a thing those provincial army guys kept going on about? What's it doing here? Rhea is being drawn into the Valimar's cockpit after he landed. Inside of the cockpit... Is that my power, my wagoner? Please, should assist however I can. A dark side sword out in front of us. Just take it out. Acknowledged. I mean, I'm not losing now. The sword dashes forward at Valimar. You're going to pay for threatening the safety of this town and its people? The power is yours, so use it as you see fit. The Soldat and Valimar clash. The Jäger and the Soldat is struggling as he tries to repel Valimar and unable to win against his strength. Let's do this, Valimar. Affirmative. Valimar pushes the Soldat back. Green and Valimar attack the Soldat with a powerful strike. Here we go. Frame impact. Green uses his craft and the Soldat loses his power and the Soldat begins to lose his balance. As it falls to the ground, the Jäger inside cries out and then collapses. Well, guess we all good here. While Kai and Tilly are stunned at the battle they just witnessed. Oh, he was just like Pedro. Pedro war, glaube von The Dawn Knight, wenn ich das richtig im Kopf habe. Also ja, Tilly macht die ganze Zeit irgendwelche References zu den ganzen Büchern, die wir gelesen haben. Und so, ich muss mal kurz was trinken. Mein Mund wird trocken as fuck. Some time passes, and we are back at the plaza at evening. Again, regeneration. With that, the trouble that had plagued Alster came to an end. Fortunately, we were able to keep the impact such an attack could have otherwise had to a minimum. And the mayor was confident they would be able to begin restoring the town back to its former self almost immediately. After reporting our now completed mission to Thor, we came to learn the truth behind the incident from Altina, who had yet to leave. Class 7 gave us to this to Altina. Are you able to remove everyone from the surrounding area? Yep, go ahead. In that case, I shall explain. As you may have surmised, the attack on his town was the work of figures who had signed a contract with the Noble Alliance. However, they were acting on their own after abandoning their assigned mission and taking a soldat without consent. What? Seriously went off and took a soldat with them? That is correct. The task assigned to me by Lord Rufus Arbrea was to apprehend them and recover, or, if that wasn't possible, destroy the stolen soldat. I see. So the Noble Alliance wasn't involved at all? At the very least, they were not acting under Lord Rufus Arbrea orders. So a little more than you got dropouts. Certainly fits the profile. Before I leave, Lord Rufus Arbrea has entrusted me with a message for all of you regarding what occurred here. What kind of message? What kind of message? Speaking as the Noble Alliance Forces Chief of Staff, I would like to extend my thanks to all of you in Class 7 for your efforts in helping the people of Alster. I'd also like to give my assurance that no further shameful happenings will be taking place after our inevitable victory over the Imperial Army. Speaking as a member of the Academy's Board of Directors, however, I pray honestly that you will all be safe and well when that day comes. That's quite the thank you message. If you can't polite roundabout versions of stay out of my way as thank yous, yes. Also, there's more. Yes, the next message from the Asher Knight's Awakener. Crow said something? Yeah, he did. It's been a short while since we last saw him, so I wonder what he has to say. First up, forgot to say this before, but congrats on getting the gang back together again. I've been hearing all about what you've been up to on the Courageous. I can't wait to see what you guys can do and what path you eventually decide to take in the future. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Yeah. Can never tell what goes in that head of his. Ditto, but I've got a feeling we can take his words at face value this time. I've relayed requested messages, so I'll now be departing. Oh, wait a second. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. The girl you rescued earlier, Julia, wanted to say thank you before you left. Waiting while I go get her? Tell her that no thanks are necessary, but what I wanted to do was return the favor for giving me the flower. What? Plus solemn. She cuts Crown Solemn and hops onto it. And if you'll excuse me, we may meet again. Bye bye, Tina. Bye bye, Sammy. Crown Solemn responds, sounding rather confused. Kindly do not confuse Crown Solemn with peculiar nicknames. Farewell. Martina says as she flies off into the sky. I suppose she really was only here just for us. Yeah, she didn't waste any time leaving. Can't say I wanted someone from the Alliance around for longer than necessary, but Tilia probably won't be very happy when she finds out she has already left. Speaking of Tilia, what was that pile of paper that she gave to you earlier? Oh, that's between me and her. In front of the courageous at night. Regeneration. Our business in the town now finished, we began walking around and saying our goodbyes to the residents. It wasn't long before the courageous had come to pick us up, and Tova, who was departing for Western Arabonia, once his business in the region was finished, Kai and Tilia came to see us off. Are you sure you don't want us to trouble you off, Tova? It wouldn't be any trouble on our part. Nah, don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Well, if you're sure, but still I want to thank you for all you did to help with Class 7's work here. It's nothing, just doing what I could. I'm guessing it will be a while before we see each other again, but take care, okay? Same to you. Something you want to say to them, Kai? Oh yeah, thank you all so much for what you did for us. I can be strong like all of you one day, so I can protect everyone like you did. I think you're strong enough as you are now, Kai. Oh, really? The whole time Alster was in trouble, you only had the townspeople and Tilia on your mind. You were desperately trying to think of ways you could help them without being too reckless. It takes a pretty strong person to think that way, when you agree. It's right. There are many children out there who would have gone out of their way to help as much as you did. And here, you're pretty amazing. Maybe you don't have the strength of body just yet, but you've certainly got the strength of heart. Indeed, you deserve my praise, for that at least. Only you could sound so arrogant while praising someone else. Thank you. Maybe I should have a little more confidence in myself. Well, keep taking care of Tilia, alright? Of course. Maybe the girls are talking to Tilia by watching what the boys are doing. They seem to be having fun together. Tilia's curious about what Elisa thought of her incomplete knowledge she gave her. Elisa, I know. I got girls to give Tilia the story back, having read it while waiting for the courageous to arrive. Here you go. I read it all too. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure I had plenty of other things you would have rather done than read it, but still. Not at all. It was a lot of fun to read, Tilia. I was so wrapped up in it. I was done before I even knew it. Really? Oh, absolutely. At this point, the other girls joined in with the conversation. Oh, so this was your little secret, was it? Oh, didn't know you wrote a story just like Emma. Oh, you're amazing, Tilia. You could have shown it to all of us too, Elisa. Well, Tilia was the one who came to me, and she said she wanted me to read it. Who was I to say no? I'm sorry, it's not that I didn't want the rest of you to see it. Just wanted Elisa to tell me if it's any good. Oh, and not only was it good, I loved it. Having flower spirits as the main character was a really nice idea. And the concept of them going around saving desolate countries and filling them with flowers was so sweet. It's so very you to think it up too. Oh yeah, I'm happy you think so. I don't know if I can help you with an ending though. Sorry, I gave it a lot of thought, but nothing came to mind. Oh, actually, I thought of something by myself eventually. Already. Yep, the rest of the story is about how the goddess loses her power and that leads to the fiends making the world become barren and lifeless, so the spirits have to work to try and restore her strength, right? But I thought it would be nice if in the end the goddess decides to fight alongside him too. A fighting goddess, huh? Just one of that. Watching all work together to help everyone made me wish I had friends just like you guys. It made me think about how if the goddess watches the spirits doing the same thing for long enough, she'd eventually want to fight by their side too. Aww. I'm sure I will finish my story before I come back. I really hope you'll be able to read it again when it's finished. Good luck, I can hardly wait. Thank you. Schön ist daran, wenn wir das lesen können in-game dann. The engine of the courageous are starting up and everyone has to raise their voices so they can be heard. Alright, we'll be off now. See you when I see you. Kai, Tilia. Oh, thank you all so much. Come back again someday. We will. Take care of yourself. Right. And with that, the courageous takes off. And now in the air above Alster. Bye! Oh, look at that. Kai and Tilia are still waving. They're both good kids. Oh, they certainly are. Look forward to seeing what the future holds for the both of them. I just hope that this war is over by the time they reach our age. No one can say for sure whether it will be, but it's a fact that the longer this war rages, the more young people like them will have their futures threatened. That's all the more reason we need to keep doing what we can. I only hope that our efforts help guide a fine wind in that direction. Me too. Yeah, on a dead load. Let's get to our next destination. Right. In Alster, back on land, Tova, Tilia, and Kai stay to see the courageous off until it's completely out of sight. Well, there they go. We hope we can see them again one day. Same here. Kai looks over at a bundle of papers that Tilia has. He already knows that she's been working on a story and that she wants to be an author, but questions her just how she will react. By the way, Tilia, what's that in your hand? What? This is... Oh, what's this? Can I see? Not yet, I need to finish it first. Finish it, huh? So when can I read this work in progress? Oh. Huh, Kai? Oh, sorry, Tilia. You probably think you're doing a great job of keeping everything a secret from me, yeah? But I figured it out ages ago. Really? How did you? Because you're a terrible liar, that's why. No. Never underestimate older brothers. When it's done, you're going to let me read it too, right? Yeah, of course. You're the one I want to read it most. And I can't wait. Sure didn't expect you to start picking up the pen yourself, though. You're not gonna base any of the characters on anyone, are you? You just have to wait and see. No, there's a suspicious smile if I ever saw one. But we're sure to make it a wonderful story, just like Kanal. Get me where it hurts, huh? Why don't you? But hey, I guess I can look forward to the finished product. The End. Ja, damit hätten wir diese kleine Side-Story in Alster. Und ja, das wird nicht das letzte Mal sein, dass wir von Alster hören werden. Alster wird noch mehr Relevanz für uns haben in Zukunft. Und wir werden auch Kai und Tilia in den nächsten beiden Cool-Steel-Games auf jeden Fall treffen und sehen. Dementsprechend merkt sie euch, die zwei süßen Kleinen. Denn wir werden sie, ja, wie gesagt, antreffen. Wir werden nach Alster kommen und werden vielleicht noch ein bisschen mehr zu ihrem Background erfahren und vielleicht noch einen Background von einem anderen Charakter, für den Alster wichtig ist. Denn diese, ja, sehr gut aussehende von einem Reichen, also die Villa von einem Reichen, wurde nicht für umsonst erwähnt. Die wird noch Relevanz haben für den Charakter. Für wen und warum? I won't say. Ihr könnt es euch denken, von dem, was die Drama City so bisher angeendet hat. Ich sag noch nicht mehr. Und damit, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir haben kurz die 2 durch. Wir haben die Drama City durch. Als nächstes, für euch morgen, geht es in eine Story-Zusammenfassung von War rein, um den Gap zwischen Cold Steel 2 und 3 zu schließen, der vor allem für Altina und Rien relativ wichtig ist, für Character Development. Weil War auf jeden Fall öfters in Cold Steel 3 referenziert werden wird und Problematiken, die Rien vor allem in War erfahren hat. Aber darauf werde ich mal eingehen im Video morgen. Dementsprechend freut euch darauf. Ansonsten, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao. Und bye bye.